Good morning and welcome to So Bright Alpine Quilting. Angela here, and this morning we are going to talk about the pick and mix ruler and pattern system devised by Claire Turpin Designs. Just as an overview, if you have a look at some of these patterns over here, Claire is mainly known for designing cushions and applique quilts. And after feedback from customers, she decided that people were asking to use the applique designs in a quilt. So she devised a system with this little ruler here called the pick and mix ruler, and combining it with instructions to put your applique into a quilt design. So in this one here, we've got the Happy Days pattern. So we've used the Happy Days applique elements of the butterflies and flowers and the birds and made some pieced dragonflies. And you can see that the actual quilt is on the table just in front of me here. If Steve would like to show you that. Now, one of Claire's beautiful quilts. So I just thought I'd pop in and give you a quick demo on the pick and mix system and show you how easy it is. There's lots of different quilts you can make. We have a couple here. So this is one called Blooms. So this one has the pick and mix section here and here, and it also has a little 3D inserted flange just for a little bit of interest, and the little geese or ducks in the applique. And then over to our left we have the lovebirds quilt. So the lovebirds in the applique and the hearts to make the quilt. I think there's quite a few. We've also got this one here, which is the wedges design, which I've made some wedges and popped in some hot red fabric. If you are unsure of what you want to make, you can start with the basics pattern. So this one will give you instruction on how to cut out with the ruler, how to make a basic block, and give you a suggestion for another applique design as well. So that makes this gorgeous cushion, which we have just here. So a nice big throw cushion, and it's easily cut out with some charm packs. So this one starts with 5-inch squares. So another one that we have here from Claire is also, this is part of the houses pattern.
Evelyn says good morning.
Good morning, Evelyn. So this is the houses pattern, which makes a cute little village with houses and trees, and in this instance it's had, what names are they? Slim and Slinky. So that one has Slim and Slinky in the middle of it, in the whole quilt. Or as you can see, you can make elements of it into cushions to have matching to your quilt. So lots of different creative things that you can do. Another one of my favourites is that I haven't had a chance to make yet is the trees. So you can put a fox in the trees. That's a cute one. And the other one, another cute one is the swirl. So you can put the owl in the middle of the swirly blocks. And you can make that lots of different sizes as well. Okay. So, with the dragonfly, I'll just give you an example of how to cut out with the dragonfly one. So in the instructions it will tell you how to cut your little squares. So today I'm using some of the Florographics 5 fabric. So we've cut 2 squares and we're going to pop them right sides together. We're going to put our ruler down. So with the ruler, you can cut your blocks in 2 different widths. So on the ruler there are 2 markings, one for 4.5-inch blocks and one for 6.5-inch blocks. So you can vary the size of the blocks, which makes it very versatile. And I've forgotten my rotary cutter. So we line up the bottom of the block on the marking where it tells us in the pattern, and we slice through there. And then also on here is a little handy little notch that you have to cut out, and that will help you line everything up when it comes to piecing. So we just flip that one around, cut off our little notch, and then we just keep going with our pile of fabrics that we've got. This one is this pretty blue one as well. So with the right sides together. And the reason we're the right sides together for this one is because we want to cut mirror images for our dragonflies, for the wings of this one. So just pop those two apart, cut your little notch, pop that one back on the top of that one, make it easier to cut out, and our little notch. So then if we come over to the design wall here, you can see that this becomes where we pop our wings here. So we've just cut out those two mirror image pieces. So that was our square, and then we cut that out like that. With the background, they're cut in a slightly similar way. So with the background squares, you've got two of those right sides together as well. On the pattern, it will tell you where to line up the ruler, make your cut, cut your notches, trim the notch off the other side, and then you've got two mirror image pieces which become the top of the block here, and the bigger pieces come down and become on the bottom of the block. So when it comes to sewing them together, obviously right sides together, and this is where our little notch comes in handy. So if I just place that down on the board there, you see this notch lines up on this end and the top notch lines up on that end. So when you sew your 1/4 inch seam, it will all fit in nicely. As you can, and then when you press whichever way you like, but generally you would press towards the darker side, and then you would construct your block. So there is also a method for cutting out this central body part. Is cut in one big strip and with two little pieces on the each side, and then you slice those into the appropriate size which you insert into the block. If you've got any questions about this method, please make a comment below.
Evelyn, can I have the basic template set and some instructions?
Sure. So as I said, that was the template and the basics. That will get you those set. You can see them in the online store as well. They're under the Craft Alive show stand category, where pretty much everything is that I'm talking about this weekend. And if you can't find what you were looking for, please send us a message, and I'll help you out and send you a link to where it is, just in case you can't find it. A couple of the other patterns that we were featuring. This one is from Tied with a Ribbon. So this is a quick cut kit. So this comes with the pattern to make this little mini quilt. It also has all of the fabric, which is beautiful Alison Glass sunprint fabric, already laser cut out for you. So all you have to do is snip the shapes out, peel off the paper, and iron them onto your background. Makes it very quick and easy. And here it is here. So this is called, I'll just pop it down the table so you can hear me. Homemade is where the heart is. So it's got all these beautiful applique shapes. So you just iron them in place, and then you can stitch around with whatever threads you like. I will show you a little bit later on tomorrow some stitching with the Wonderful Harmony Pack. This one we'll be using this afternoon in our free motion quilting talk, where I talk about free motion quilting with the gorgeous panels from Chris Riley Art panels. So we've got some underwater themed ones. So this one with the whale is part of the panel that is a set of 3. So that has the dolphins, the sea turtle and the whale on it. And we have a large turtle. If you're not into free motion quilting, you can just simply staple this onto a canvas, and then you've got yourself a beautiful piece of art to hang on the wall. You can incorporate it into a quilt and then have it quilted by a long armour, or you can learn free motion quilting and quilt it yourself.
Debbie Chellingworth says good morning.
Hi, Debbie. And this one here is gorgeous too. So this one is a double one. So this is a whole whale and a pair of dolphins. So this afternoon we'll have a quick chat about free motion quilting, where, as I said, we'll be using these gorgeous Wonderful threads, the rayon ones and the variegated and the plains in a combination, and I'll we'll have a chat about free motion quilting. Thanks for watching. We'll see you this afternoon at 2. Bye bye.